Hello and welcome to a new Brad's Weekly Update. I think we're on number 5 this week, maybe. Anyways, I do have a snack to try, a drink to try, and some snacks. Anytime I go out, if it's like a snack I've never tried before, I like to pick it up. We'll try those in a second. But first, I want to tell you about what I've been playing this week because I have been playing some stuff. And, there's some stuff I'm excited about. I did get Deathloop, but unfortunately I've played very little Deathloop. There was a game that I feel like I had to prioritize above all others because one, I was slightly interested, and two, I knew I was probably the only one who's going to play it, and I don't think there's any reviews on Metacritic. I mean, I know there's other people going to play it, but nobody on our podcast is going to play it. And that's the new Castlevania game. I talked about a little bit about it this week, but I finally got a playable version of Castlevania Grimoire of Souls, which is the new. I said last week that it was a free-to-play Castlevania game, but it's not actually free-to-play. Since it's part of Apple Arcade, they don't allow. They pulled all the free-to-play, like, real-world currency stuff out of the game. Supposedly they rebalanced it, but it's still a gotcha game, which means you're getting, there's a lot of different type of in-game currencies, and you're trying to do pulls to get cool weapons and armor and stuff. And let me show you my setup. I got this old ass iPhone 6s because it's the only iOS device I have, and you need an iOS device to run Apple Arcade. I'd like to get like a nice Apple TV so I could play it on my TV, but whatever. I have a mount on this PS4 controller, and since this phone is old and the battery's dying, I have it always hooked up to this mobile battery, and this is how I play Castlevania. But I don't know, let me tell you about this game. It's a gotcha game, so even though they removed like the free-to-play stuff, it's still like really grindy, and there's all these different currencies, and there's all these systems you have to engage with, otherwise your character's not going to get strong enough to beat these levels, because that's the thing. You're playing these kind of bite-sized levels, and there's bosses and interesting level design ideas, but they're really like short and small, and the game gets harder by like having the enemies do more damage, but also like really increasing their hit points pools. So the only way you're going to do enough damage to actually get through these levels is to engage in the gacha systems, and you're trying to summon new weapons and items through pools, and you're trying to like upgrade those with all the different currencies, and it's really grindy, but these games are supposed to be grindy, and it's not that bad actually. Like the actual mechanics of controlling your character and combat are actually pretty good. Even with I'm playing with the controller, but when I first started I used a touchscreen, and even as touchscreen controls are not bad. And you get, I mean, I think I've unlocked all the characters in the game, which are Alucard, Simon, Maria, Shanoa, and Charlotte from Portrait of Ruin, and they all play very differently, and they all get a lot of like cool abilities and weapon skills and stuff that make them feel really unique. Like the actual part where you play the game feels pretty good, surprisingly. The problem is you'll hit a wall, right, where you're just not doing nearly enough damage to the enemies, and you're like, okay, well, I gotta go grind some shit out, I gotta get currencies, I gotta level up. But they make a lot of there's a lot of systems in there to kind of make that easier. I don't know if that was put in as part of the rebalancing, but honestly, it's a little addictive, and I'm kind of having some fun, and the music is good. It's good Castlevania music, even though I have to play like this. But it's been fun. I mean, I don't know. If you have Apple Arcade, I think you should download it and try it. I'm probably going to try some other Apple Arcade games that I've been wanting to, like the Platinum Games World of Demons and Walker RPG. I'll probably try those, maybe talk about those in the future. But Apple Arcade, I think it's like $5 a month, and I don't think it's hard to get like a trial. So I don't know, if you're a Castlevania fan, man, maybe try it out, especially if you have a fancier iPhone than I do, or tablet, or Apple TV or whatever. But This is probably going long, so let's hurry up and try my snack. Mystery flavor. Mountain Dew Voodoo. Voodoo. I don't know what that is, but we'll try it. I got a couple of candy bars I haven't seen before. A Reese's Crunchy Peanut. Doesn't say new or anything, so maybe I just haven't been looking at the candy bar aisle in a while. And a Fruity Pebbles candy bar. I like Fruity Pebbles. They're not bad. Let's try it. Try the Reese's Crunchy. Whoa! Not crunchy at all. It's really soft, but there's crunchy peanuts in there. You know what? Disappointed. I was expecting like the whole bar to be crunchy and, you know, like crunch crunch. And it's not. It's just like crunchy peanut butter in a bar. I don't even really like crunchy peanut butter. I wanted like a crunchy peanut bar or something. That one, not a fan. Probably going to give the rest of that to my wife. Fruity Pebbles, a very divisive cereal. Check that out. Check out those pebbles. The bar's white. I guess that's to be the milk. Let's try this. Starting, I think next week is October, right? So I'll probably be doing all like cool Halloween-y stuff for these videos after that. Whoa, smells hardcore like Fruit Loops. I kind of like this. Tastes like Fruit Loops. Alright, let's try this damn drink. We gotta hurry. Mountain Dew Voodoo mystery flavor. Let's see if we can figure out what the flavor is. It would be funny if it was Fruit Loops. I mean, Fruity Pebbles. I ate a mystery thing like a year ago, and I think the answer was Fruity Pebbles. What was it, like Oreos or something? It smells very fruity. Ooh. Sweet Tarts. It tastes like Sweet Tarts. Yeah, I think that's Sweet Tarts. Voodoo. Anyways, that's it. I gotta turn this off. This is too long. They play these on the podcast. They're probably all mad at me right now. Anyways, that's it. That's my week. Next week, I'll probably be talking about Deathloop. Maybe I'll finally get around to playing more of it. And I should have Lost Judgment in by then as well. And I will have definitely played some of that. So, see y'all next week.